Apple is not only offering a Pencil 1 and 2 now, they also released an Apple Pencil USB-C recently. I reviewed all 3 pens using the iPad 9, iPad 10, iPad mini and iPad Pro. Today you will learn which stylus is the best and which is best for you. And we start with the latest one, the Apple Pencil USB-C. At a price of $79, it's the cheapest stylus from Apple. I tested it for about a week with all the iPads I have, and I like its design much better than the first pencil. The later is round and made of a shiny plastic, which also makes it a little slippery in the hand. The new USB-C pencil, on the other hand, is matte and has a flat side. This makes it much more comfortable to hold. With the flat side, it can be attached magnetically to the iPad Pro, Air, Mini and the iPad 10. However, it's not charged in this way. This is done exclusively using the USB-C port. To do this, you can slide up a flap at the back to reveal a USB-C port. You can then charge it with a USB-C iPad using a USB-C cable, which is also how it's connected for the first time. By the way, you need iPadOS 17 for this. Unfortunately, it does not work with iPads that have a lightning connector. The tip of all 3 looks exactly the same. Unlike the Pencil 1 and 2, however, the USB-C pencil does not recognize pressure levels. This means you can press as gently or as hard as you like. Your handwriting or drawing will always have the same thickness. And I think that's why it's great for handwritten notes, but not so much for drawings, not so much for artists. However, it's cool that it supports the hover function on the newest iPad Pro, just like the Pencil 2. Let's move on to the first generation Apple Pencil, which costs $99. It works with all iPads from the iPad 6 onwards that have a lightning connector. So it also works with the first 2 iPad Pro generations. It also works with the iPad 10 with the USB-C adapter. So you have to use the Pencil 1 for all Lightning iPads. And with the iPad 10, you can choose between the Pencil 1 and USB-C pencil. Unlike the USB-C pencil, the Apple Pencil 1 does support different levels of pressure sensitivity. This means that the line is drawn thicker if you press harder and thinner if you press more gently. This is really useful and makes it more suitable for artists than the USB-C version. The stylus is charged and connected using the lightning connector. As I said, with the iPad 10 you need to buy an additional adapter from Apple. I think it's a shame that it can't be attached magnetically to the iPads. Nevertheless, the Apple Pencil 1 works really well, almost as well as the Apple Pencil 2. And then let's take a closer look at the Apple Pencil 2, which costs $129. It looks almost exactly like the Pencil USB-C, but doesn't have a USB-C port. Instead, it's charged exclusively wirelessly via induction by the iPad mini, Air or Pro. It works with these 3 tablets if they have a USB-C port. It's not compatible with the earlier generations. As I said, you don't need the USB-C port, but this way you know whether it's compatible with your iPad or not. Unlike the USB-C pencil, and just like the Pencil 1, the Pencil 2 also supports different pressure levels. This makes it much more suitable for artists. It also supports the hover function of the latest iPad Pro. The Pencil 2 has the same matte surface as the Pencil USB-C, making it more comfortable to hold than the Pencil 1. It also has the same flat side. What is unique here is that the capacitive button is built into the flat side. If you tap it twice, you can change the tool, for example. These 3 pens also have a lot in common. All 3 are very precise, and as far as I can tell, they respond just as well. All 3 also support Apple's tilt detection, so you can draw shading with the pencil tool, for example. The Apple Pencil 2 is clearly the best of the 3 pens. It's charged using induction and has the most features. The Apple Pencil 1 is almost as good, but not quite as elegant due to the lightning connector. But you never have to choose between the 2 because no iPad is compatible with both. The new Apple Pencil USB-C offers the most compatibility. It is the cheapest but lacks pressure sensitivity, so it's a good choice if you want to save some money and needs a pencil for handwritten notes only, but not because you want to use it to create outstanding paintings.